What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nevin the Barber, and in today's YouTube tutorial I'm going to be covering a high fade with a comb over along with a beard. So first things first, I'm going to get right into this tutorial using my Gamma Instinct trimmers to set in my first bald line. And it's very important that you guys set this first initial guideline right at the top of your client's C cups. And the only reason I mention that is because when you do a high fade, you want to make sure that you fade out all of the C cups completely. That way you're just left with the vertical bars on the temporal sides of your client's head. And then I'm going to follow up this guideline using no guard lever all the way open, going up about an inch, doing the same thing on my client's beard, going down about an inch ways. And now that I have that complete, I'm going to use the 1.5 guard all the way closed, setting another guideline in, going up about another inch. And essentially what I'm doing with my fading system is I'm just going up step by step with each guideline, and then I'll come back down and erase each one. And here I'm just doing some clipper over comb, that way I don't have to use the number 2 guard, the 3 guard, or the 4 guard. So now that I have both of those guidelines set, I'm going to use the 1/2 guard all the way open to blend the 0.5 into the 1.5. And this is really where your fade is going to start coming to life and where you guys are going to start noticing that blurry transition. And I always start with the lever all the way open, and I'll work my way coming back down while closing the lever. And every time I close the lever, I'm just going to be sure to shorten my cutting stroke each time. And the reason why I do this is because whenever I close the lever on the clipper, the hair is going to be getting cut at a little bit more of a shorter length. And right here, I'm just applying some semi-permanent enhancement since my client did have some light corners. And finally, with no guard lever all the way closed, I'm going to come back and erase that last guideline, blending the 00 into the 0.5 guideline that we created. And this is the only time that I work my way from lever closed going to lever open. And I'll just start opening the lever 1 notch at a time while opening my cutting stroke to blend out that last guideline. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Once you guys start to get the hang of how the clipper works, it's pretty easy to execute this fading system on any style haircut. And I'm going to demonstrate the same exact steps to you on the left side of my client's head. So as always, I'll go ahead and start off this fade by putting in my first guideline with the Gamma trimmers. And you guys can essentially use any trimmer as long as the hair is getting cut down to a 00 length. And when you guys are putting in this guideline, you want to make sure it's nice and symmetrical to the other guideline on the other side of your client's head. Always remember that a clean guideline and an equal guideline will equal a clean fade. You just want to make sure that everything is nice and symmetrical on both sides. And now I'm going up another inch using no guard lever all the way open on my Gamma Saber 2.0 clippers. And if you guys do want to save some money on any of the clippers that I'm using in this video, feel free to use my discount code NEVIN10 on the Gamma website, and you guys will get a discount on your total. And right here, I'm just doing some clipper over comb with the 1.5 guard on. I always like to leave the 1.5 guard on when doing clipper over comb. That way I don't cut off anything that doesn't need to be cut. So I have my trimmer guideline, my 0.5 guideline, and my 1.5 guideline. And now I'm going to begin working my way back down using the 1/2 guard all the way open to blend out the 0.5 into the 1.5 guideline. And just be patient with this. Some of your client's hair texture may be thicker than others. In this case, my client did have some pretty thick hair, so I had to really just pay attention to the growth pattern of his hair and work my way down, like I said, while closing the lever 1 notch at a time. And every time I'm closing that lever, I'm just approaching it with more of a shorter cutting stroke. And before I erase that last guideline, I'm gonna come in with my trimmers and clean up my client's hairline. I always like to do this before erasing the last guideline, just because it gives more pop and contrast to the fade. If you guys haven't tried it out, feel free to try it out and let me know what you guys think. And if there is any haircut tutorials that you guys want to see, feel free to drop them in the comments and I will try my best to get them out for you guys. I do appreciate all my subscribers, and I actually did just hit 250,000 subs on my channel, so thank you so much for everyone who tunes in and shows love to my videos. I really do appreciate you guys. And finally, I came in with no guard lever all the way closed to erase that last guideline, blending the 00 into the 0.5. And like I mentioned earlier, this is the only time where I start with the lever all the way closed, and I'll begin opening the lever one notch at a time just to flick out any last dark areas that I may see. And it's really all just about doing lever play and knowing what areas to flick out whenever you guys are trying to execute this blend. And if you guys have learned anything in the video so far, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do appreciate any feedback that you guys leave for me. And here I just saturated my client's hair so I could trim up any of the hairs hanging over the parietal ridge area. That way when my client styles his hair, everything flows nice and even whenever he combs it to the side. Whenever you guys are doing a comb over or a slick back haircut, you want to make sure to cut any excess hair hanging over the parietal ridge bone or the occipital bone. That way all the hair lays down with a nice clean transition into the fade. And right here, just doing some shear over comb just to polish up my blend and give everything a nice clean transition into the bulk of my client's hair. And you guys can see that it made a difference with how the fade pops into the bulk of my client's hair. And now I'm just gonna take my trimmers and clean up my client's neckline and his beard. And for those of you that are wondering, I do have these trimmers right here, zero gapped. I always like to work with zero gap trimmers just because it leaves much more of a crispier line and a nice finish. That way you guys don't have to come back with your razor, especially on sensitive areas like this on my client's neck. Sometimes they prefer not to get razor work done, so that's when a zero gap trimmer will come in handy. And right here I just went ahead and put a hot towel along with the facial massage. Not only will your client appreciate this, but it's really just all the small details that you guys put into the service that will encourage your client to come back and get them back in your chair. So after I did this hot towel along with the facial massage, I'm gonna come in with my razor blade, ensuring that I'm stretching the skin using that razor up against the grain of my client's hair. And I always prefer going up against the grain of the hair follicle rather than with the grain, because when you guys are going against the grain, it's actually pulling the hair out of the follicle, which is going to leave a much more crispier finish. And not only that, it's going to last longer as well rather than you guys going with the grain of the hair. So just keep that in mind whenever you guys are using the razor blade. Same thing right here on my client's beard, just making sure I can give him the cleanest and crispiest finish possible. And one more time, I'm gonna go over my client's hairline, making sure everything is in place. I always like to take a few minutes to detail my work even after I finish the haircut. And here, just applying some aftershave alcohol. But that is about it for today's haircut tutorial. If you guys learned anything in the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy Nevin the Barber, and I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one.